안녕하세요, 안차키입니다. Hope you had a good weekend. Well, it's time now to kick off another week of Let's Speak Korean. And with us as usual is 지승현 선생님. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 지승현입니다. I hope you're looking forward to our Korean lesson this week.
All right. Now, because Korea has 4 distinct seasons, we tend to talk about the weather a lot. Isn't that right?
That's right. We have hot summer days and cold winters, so that's why
right.
we have to prepare for them really in many ways.
Well, I think there are many advantages to having the 4 seasons. There are so many more things to enjoy, don't you
Right.
think? Well, in this lesson, we're going to learn to talk about the weather. Okay, let's find out.
추워요.
마이클 씨, 제주도 여행이 재미있었어요?
네, 정말 재미있었어요.
서울에는 비가 많이 왔어요. 제주도 날씨는 어땠어요?
제주도 날씨는 아주 좋았어요.
날씨가 따뜻했어요?
네, 아주 따뜻했어요.
다행이에요. 여기 날씨는 조금 시원해요.
아니요, 조금 추워요.
All right. Michael has just returned from a trip to Jeju Island in the south. Now, as soon as he enters the room, Michael says that he is cold, and Minuk asks him how the weather was on Jeju Island. Now, Michael answers that the weather was very good. Now, Minuk says it rained a lot in Seoul, but Michael says on Jeju it was very warm. So, in this lesson, we'll learn how to ask and answer questions about the weather. Here are our key expressions. It is the question, how is the weather? 날씨가 어때요? And here are some answers to that question. 날씨가 좋아요. 날씨가 시원해요. Now then, let's study some vocabulary that we'll need to learn those expressions.
비가 와요. 비가 왔어요. 비가 왔어요. 시원해요. 시원했어요. 시원했어요. 따뜻해요. 따뜻했어요. 따뜻했어요. 추워요. 추웠어요. 추웠어요.
서울에는 비가 많이 왔어요. 제주도 날씨는 어땠어요?
제주도 날씨는 아주 좋았어요.
날씨가 따뜻했어요?
Minuk asks Michael, who has just returned from a trip to Jeju Island, how the weather was there. It has apparently rained a lot in Seoul. So, how was the weather on Jeju Island? How would we say this in Korean?
제주도 날씨는 어때요? 제주도 날씨는 어때요?
Now, 어때요 at the end of this expression is equivalent to how in English. But in the clip we saw the expression 어땠어요? Now, remember that 어땠어요 is the past tense of 어때요. Now, I hope you remember how to form the past tense for verbs and adjectives. Okay? Now, if you want to ask about the weather on a previous day, remember that you naturally have to use the past tense. Now, how would we ask, how was the weather yesterday in Korean?
어제 날씨는 어땠어요? 어제 날씨는 어땠어요?
So, 날씨 means weather in Korean. Now, it's the word to use when we want to ask about the temperature or other conditions related to the weather. Okay? There are other ways of using other specific expressions to ask about the weather. Okay? Now we can ask, was the weather warm? Let's try this in Korean now.
날씨가 따뜻했어요? 날씨가 따뜻했어요.
Right? Okay, we're going to practice both of those forms, so please listen carefully to 선생님.
날씨가 어때요? 날씨가 어때요? 날씨가 어땠어요? 날씨가 어땠어요? 날씨가 추워요? 날씨가 추워요? 비가 와요? 비가 와요?
서울에는 비가 많이 왔어요.
제주도 날씨는 아주 좋았어요.
여기 날씨는 조금 시원해요.
아니요, 조금 추워요.
It rained a lot or it rained heavily. Now, how would we say this in Korean?
서울에는 비가 많이 왔어요. 서울에는 비가 많이 왔어요.
Michael, on the other hand, says the weather on Jeju Island was very good. In Korean now,
제주도 날씨는 아주 좋았어요. 제주도 날씨는 아주 좋았어요.
Now then, what about the weather in Seoul now? Minuk says that the weather now is cool. Okay, let's learn the expression in Korean now.
여기 날씨는 시원해요. 여기 날씨는 시원해요.
We'll now go over the conversation between Michael and Minuk, okay, once again to practice the expressions that we have learned so far. Now, 선생님 and I are going to get some practice, so please join us. 오늘 날씨가 어때요?
오늘 날씨가 좋아요.
어제 날씨는 어땠어요?
어제 날씨는 추웠어요.
어제 날씨가 어땠어요?
비가 많이 왔어요.
Now, if you recall, Minuk uses the expression 다행이에요. Now, he says this to mean that Michael was lucky because the weather on Jeju Island was so fine, when in Seoul it rained very, very heavily. Now, if it had rained on Jeju Island as it did in Seoul, Michael's trip would have been ruined, right? Okay, so this expression 다행이에요 is used to say that something turned out better than expected or was good. Now, why don't you try saying it?
다행이에요. 다행이에요.
It's time now to wrap up our lesson. Let's go over the expressions one by one along with a clip.
추워요.
추워요.
마이클 씨, 제주도 여행이 재미있었어요?
마이클 씨, 제주도 여행이 재미있었어요?
네, 정말 재미있었어요.
네, 정말 재미있었어요.
서울에는 비가 많이 왔어요.
서울에는 비가 많이 왔어요.
제주도 날씨는 어땠어요?
제주도 날씨는 어땠어요?
제주도 날씨는 아주 좋았어요.
제주도 날씨는 아주 좋았어요.
날씨가 따뜻했어요?
날씨가 따뜻했어요?
네, 아주 따뜻했어요.
네, 아주 따뜻했어요.
다행이에요.
다행이에요.
여기 날씨는 조금 시원해요.
여기 날씨는 조금 시원해요.
아니요, 조금 추워요.
아니요, 조금 추워요.
Okay, very good. Now we're now going to take another look at the entire clip, so please listen carefully.
추워요.
마이클 씨, 제주도 여행이 재미있었어요?
네, 정말 재미있었어요.
서울에는 비가 많이 왔어요. 제주도 날씨는 어땠어요?
제주도 날씨는 아주 좋았어요.
날씨가 따뜻했어요?
네, 아주 따뜻했어요.
다행이에요. 여기 날씨는 조금 시원해요.
아니요, 조금 추워요.
Let's learn about Korean characters now. Okay, the point that we will learn in this lesson is how the character kyuk functions as a 받침. Now remember that 받치ms are the characters that come at the bottom of a letter. Now let's put together the letter A and the character kyuk together. Now how would we pronounce this? Let's listen for an accurate pronunciation.
악, 악, 악.
Okay, now what about some words that contain the character kyuk as a 받침?
부엌, 부엌. 들녘, 들녘. 새벽녘, 새벽녘.
It's time to wrap up this edition of Let's Speak Korean. Now, in this lesson, we learned how to ask and answer questions about the weather. Let's get a quick review now. 선생님, 오늘 날씨가 어때요?
오늘 날씨가 조금 더워요. 안차키 씨, 어제 날씨가 어땠어요?
어제 날씨는 시원했어요.
Well, actually, it was a little cold for me.
Okay, well, I hope you will have no problem talking about the weather now. Right. Okay, let's stop here for now. And until next time, 안녕히 계세요.